Okay, so we are in the next video, and Riptide is the last spell before big ulti of the Naga Siren. Riptide, it's a very simple spell. You know, let's be honest, it's very simple. It does damage. As you can see, the area effect pretty huge, meaning it will hit, well, most of them. Let's go with here, and it will hit 3 of them from like this range. That's awesome. As you can see, there's an effect of minus armor. So there's a damage, there's a minus armor. The most important thing about the Riptide is something that I need to show you. I'm sorry that I'm skipping to this, but I need to show you. In the new game, I actually wasn't prepared for this, but let's go. It's everything I do is live, so this is live also. It's great in a sense that how much damage it does on level 1. Okay, and that's important. That's important to show you and understand, because you know, if you're watching competitive game and there's an encounterment 5 against 5 or 3 against 3, whatever this is, if there's a Naga Siren on any of those teams, you are gonna probably win that fight. Doesn't matter who's against you. You are probably gonna win that fight, because Riptide, 130 damage over this area, and damage reduction. In the beginning, armor means so much, even in late, but in the beginning, you don't have HPs, most heroes don't have even armor, so that damage plus that armor down, it's absolutely huge. And I'm gonna make my fellow here. Like, look at the damage. How much damage I'm right now doing? Those were like 4 hits. 400 HP's down in a matter of 3 seconds. And 10 seconds cooldown on this. Usually those fights are kind of dragging, you are hunting somebody. So if you do that, there's a bam, you are hunting, he's running. Maybe there's the Zabel, he's stunned right now. I'm still going. Alright, another 10 seconds is there. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's really good. And it's without any effort. You don't have to target that. It's area effect around you. So that's absolutely awesome in the beginning. If you are getting into some fight in the beginning, you are gonna win it. And you are gonna win your line probably because of this. There's a melee hero that wants the last hit. This is what's gonna screw him over. Of course you are pushing the line because it applies even to creeps. As you can see, the minus armor, so you're gonna push a lot, but sometimes you just have to do it. If there's a, if there's initiation stun, minus armor, it's great. It's gonna probably win you the line a lot of the times, just because it's minus armor and a huge damage in the beginning. So that's what's usually skilled first as a Naga Siren. You know, this 2 seconds, if you have to do this on the line, then you are not really having potential to gank or kill those people anyway, because there should be somebody else with this. You are there for this in the beginning, okay? So that is it. That is the, as I said at the beginning, the importance of this spell on level 1. I think that's important to say. It's really good. Don't be afraid to cast it. Maybe, avoid creeps. Just go behind him, cast it, or cast behind them. It's really good in the beginning, and let's go forward with that and show you why this spell is actually really good. Previously, I'm going to talk about that just very briefly. This spell was a critical. It was passive critical. It was, I can't tell you the percentage, let's say 15%. 15% on that critical hit. Let's say that. That was it. And it applied to images. Naga was always about images. So, images are getting stronger by what? Statistics of your main hero, because they are gaining HPs by statistics, attack speed, attack damage, whatever, armor, and these things. The basic statistics. Great for images. Okay. But they are also getting more damage through critical. We have examples like CK, or Manta on PA, Phantom Assassin, or anything. Anybody with the critical, with the images, is much more stronger. because the critical on the images are doing that initial damage. Because just images with like hits, like, you know, that's doesn't do much. Or it's okay, but it's nothing special. With the criticals, there's gonna be like that hit that will, you know, steal more HPs and more HPs. Or 3 criticals in the same time, boom, like 300, 400 HPs down. It really matters, and that's why we have this. Instead of the criticals, look at it. That's the minus armor. So Iceberg, or the team, was like, okay, we need Naga Siren to have something team-based, like, potential. That's why they created Riptide. Previously the Riptide, and it was substitution for a critical. Again, they wanted something to work with the images, but something that will put Naga Siren into like, okay, she's team player. It's not like there's a only critical on the chance. It's a team player, you have certain damage, you have certain ability, or certain, how it's called, well, minus armor, and that is certain, that will be there forever. This spell was, previously the Riptide was this effect. It casted in a wave, it was wave, like Rip wave, or Tide wave, something like that. And it casted like a wave. Right now it's area effect. I think it's better as an area effect, because in a clusterfuck team fights, you're just gonna release it and you are not really worrying about, you know, targeting the area. So right now, as I told you in the preview, that's the sweet thing that Naga Siren right now has with the Riptide. It works on every single illusion of yours. So this area will be applied to each one of them. So in the end, it's gonna be more, much more than this. I can't actually even show you. So it's gonna be like a screen full of Riptide. Of course, it's, you know, if people are pushing and just, you don't want to go there, you can send, you know, 1 illusion. There doesn't have to be even 2. And you do the Riptide. Sorry, Riptide. It's gonna lower the armor, some damage, and you are prepared actually to go after them, because the damage reduction is already there. You don't have to be risky and go with, you know, your main Naga Siren. You send illusion and do this. So that is, you know, again, a great kind of a team potential, because you don't have to sacrifice your agility hero to be effective in a team fight. If you have lower HPs, you can send illusion and still help your allies with the illusion, kind of passively, but the minus armor will do always great things. So that is it, I think, for the Riptide. Again, you know, synergy. Naga Siren, as I said, is all about synergies, so that is the preparation for the fight. Ulti, making illusions, maybe distributing them so everybody gets hit, okay, and then Riptiding, and then it's focusing on some guy. So that is Riptide. I think it's awesome ability, I definitely agree with that. I mean, it shows. Naga Siren is right now played as a competitive hero because the teamfight potential. Minus armor, that's always great, and very high damage in the beginning. So thanks for watching. This was the third spell of the Naga Siren, and we'll be going for the ulti, Song of the Siren, which is very interesting.